Hello everybody, Dan here, really qualified to solve your life problems. I would just like to say before this video starts, I am in no way accepting that I am fucking Gandhi. I don't know everything, I don't know the personal problem you have. I'm giving my personal opinion of the situation you have put me in through this email. If you actually need genuine help and you need genuine support with it, please contact the Samaritans. They'll be down in the description below. Please seek them out. Ask your family, ask your friends. If it's too hard, go to the Samaritans. Thank you. Right, hello everybody and welcome to some nice life advice. You lot have been You've been sending in emails to my my YouTube email, which will be in the description if you want to send any in. And we have some questions here to start. I'm just going to rattle through and see how we go from here. Anonymous, who says, "Dearest Ranty, I have some questions for you." Love that. "I'm looking to make a career from YouTube, which may or may not be from stuff from my own channel. I've been wanting to get into YouTube work such as editing for other people and I don't know who to ask. Do you have any suggestions?" First off, editing is an interesting one. I got very lucky in the editing game. I'm not even going to lie, I did get lucky. I just happened to see that G was looking for an editor one day. G was kind enough to let me trial for her. I did a trial run and she liked what she saw and she took me on, and for that I could not thank her enough. She doesn't understand how many doors and opportunities that opened. I edit for about 4 people now, 4 to 5 people on and off, and she genuinely opened the door for that, and I'd just like to thank her so much for that. So practice, look around, do things, get better at it, make a show reel, people will reach out. That's hopefully, and that's how I do it. It might be the best way, but there's plenty of people that can help with that. Here we go. This one's titled Advice. What is the best way to make friends? I did it through games the best. I just went online, started playing games with people, played games with people, and that was it. That's how I made friends. That's how I've made most of my friends, if we're being honest. And it's just about that, you know, interacting, stepping out your comfort zone maybe. I ate as much as you do, but you know, you get talking, you know, people talk back. Maybe you'll be friends, maybe you're not, and that's okay if you're not. Want to bounty like you eventually. I'm still waiting. Leg so hot, hot leg so hot you fry an egg. And then they just give me their leg with an egg. Cheers for that, Matthew. I'm gonna expose you on that one. Oh my god, this one is a long one. Are you ready? So this one says, "Hi Dan. Right, so I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable or awkward or anything. So if you don't want to read this or not anything, that's no problem. I've started, so I'll finish. I will feel so shit about myself and then worry, and then send myself into a panic attack pretty much every day. None of my friends know because it's genuinely like they don't care. They always keep distant from me even when they see me struggling, and can't tell my parents because I'm pretty sure that they hate me too. But the ways I have stopped myself have been watching YouTube, such as people like you and Cam, and honestly I owe you everything. But anyway, the question I have is that I'm struggling so much, but when I have spoke to somebody, they told me not to do anything or get help because it doesn't work. Counselling doesn't work, meds don't work, etc. is what they said. I'm basically struggling that much, I'm scared for my own life, and I feel as though I genuinely can't get out of bed anymore. I'm just sat around doing nothing. Do you have any advice on talking to anybody?" Well, thanks for your email. You know, the first step for anything, without sounding like Alcoholics Anonymous, is admitting it. You know, if you need help, you need help. As far as I'm aware, if I was in that situation and if I wasn't close to anybody, I'd go to the Samaritans. Basically, I go to the Samaritans, talk to someone. Maybe you need a support worker to help you through it. Maybe you do need counselling. Who are they to tell you you don't? Do you know, if they don't care enough, if your friends don't care, you need new friends. It's as simple as that as well. If a friend should care no matter what, if my friend was struggling, if Cam was struggling, I'd help as best as I could. I mean, I'm not a trained professional, but as best as I could, I'd help. Whether I'm trying to be white knight or not, if your friends couldn't give a shit, you need new friends. End of. That was a bit of a blunt answer, but if you do need help, genuinely go and seek help at the Samaritans. Go to the doctors. It might be a hard struggle, but you'll hopefully it'll work, and in the long run you'll look back and go, I'm really glad I made that first step. Hey, so I've recently been feeling a bit down, and that I recently found out that some guy really likes me in his Xbox party chat, and he was sat there pouring his heart out to me about how much he likes me, and I just don't know what to do. I don't think I like him like that. Help. Well, Danielle, no, if you don't, you need to be honest. You know, there's nothing worse than someone pretending. There was nothing worse. I couldn't care if it was a court man, a policeman, my doctor, my dietitian. I don't have a dietitian. My mum, my dad, my doctor, my auntie, my uncle, my granddad, nana, whoever. If they lie, it's not helping. Do you know what I mean? Just be honest. You need to be honest. If you don't like the guy, just go, look, I just want to be friends. I want to play some Gears of War. You know, what's the big deal here? You know, like, I don't need any of this. I'm not ready for a relationship. Be honest with him. You have to be. You know, otherwise, if you bring his hopes up, you know, it's easy to shoot him down before he's got there. You know, he might be heartbroken, but everybody gets over it. Me. But yeah, be honest with him. You have to be honest, you do. This one is called, I think I'm a teenage recluse. By the way, me. Me before YouTube started taking off. This was me. So it starts with, hi Dan, I think I need your help. I don't leave the house much. Me. My eating and sleeping patterns are completely broken. Me. My curtains are never open. Well, my blinds are always shut. And I have one genuine friend. Me. I think I'm becoming a teenage recluse, but I can't be bothered to change. My mum and family make jokes that I'm depressed, but maybe I genuinely am. I feel ridiculous talking about it though, because I don't think they'd be bothered. It's not that I'm not happy about my situation. I just think it's a little bit sad that I really have nothing I'd rather do. I don't know how you're meant to help me, but any words of advice will do. Cheers. I've got to be honest, I've genuinely got first-hand experience here. Before this, I was exactly like you. Genuinely, probably the exact same. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't like anybody. I was a miserable git. I was a miserable git. And I just started to try new things. You know, as much as I was like, and I was a bit pessimistic on it all. I was like, well, fine, we'll do it. We'll do this YouTube thing. I'll try and make friends at school. I made some friends, which I'm grateful for. You know, started going to the cinema or going to the park. We never went to the park, who am I kidding? Started going to the cinema, or I started going paintballing, or I started doing things which everybody wants to do. Yeah, I could talk to them online, which made me a bit better, knowing that they had something in common there. We used to go to parties, we used to, you know, and then I just started kind of dabbling in now and then I was attacked last year. I was attacked. Which, if you can't remember, when I had my head shaved and the red eyes, someone beat me up. 3 people beat me up because they knew who I was and what I was about on YouTube, which is horrific, by the way. And it completely threw me off, because that was like to me, that was, if I go out the house, am I going to get lynched? Simple. That was what I thought, and I didn't go out for ages. In fact, the only time I went out was for a drink, so I couldn't remember I was out. That was genuinely the only reasons I went. And I knew I couldn't be a social recluse because I built this thing now, and I knew some people rely on it, and I knew I it was just felt sorry for myself, and I was miserable. I went to sleep all the time. I didn't eat properly. I was miserable. The only way you can do it is by pushing your comfort zone. That's why I went to London and Portsmouth and Birmingham and really pushed my arse out and did things that I never would do usually, but God, I give it a good go. I never go to insomnia. I never do. But I knew if I wanted to start doing things again, I'd have to push myself and make myself panic a bit when I was getting on the tube, or when Calamari leaves you on the tube platform. I knew this. I knew I have to, and I feel better for it. I do. I'm practically back to my normal self now, which is great. And you can probably see through the content, because the content I was making was dog shit. It was. And I never felt myself through January. That's why the uploads were gone and everything. I just didn't know what to do with myself. And it's hard to speak to someone. I think everybody's got to deal with it their own way. But maybe push yourself out of your comfort zone. Who knows? Who knows? You've got to find your way of doing it. But definitely try something new. That's what I'd suggest. Try something new. Get out there. Do a bit more. It's simpler, me saying that, but it's a lot harder. As I say, the first step's always the hardest. And once I was past it, I nailed it. Ish. I mean, I'm still here in my bedroom, but a little less now. So, that's good. And that brings us to the end of this lovely life advice. If you do have any life advice, things you want my advice on, please don't. They're not professional answers. They're just what I do in that situation. Please don't cancel me. If you do want to leave any more and you want to see more of this, let me know in the comments down below. Slap a like on the video if you did enjoy, and if you want to submit your own, the email address will be in the description. Thank you very much, very much. I always used to do that. I never do that anymore. And I'll see you tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. I know, I don't know what we're doing yet, but we're doing something. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.